of this sale. But these are doggy floats. I don't know if it's like training for dogs or whatever, but you throw it and then they jump in the water and fetch it. So I got this one. I think I got it for like 25 cents each or something like that. But these retail for like 20 bucks. Plus shipping, or I like to do, when I sell myself, I like to do shipping, free shipping. So sometimes, say for instance, if it sells for 20 bucks and people charge like $5.99 shipping, I just put like $24 free shipping, right? If I want to be competitive, I just be $19.99 free shipping. And that means, yeah, I gotta pay $5 for shipping and I only make like $14, but I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? So I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I have about 8 of these things. I paid about $0.25 a piece. So about $2. About $2, and I could possibly make $20 a piece, so I could make $160, possibly. So yeah, spend $2 and make $160, $158. If I include the shipping, I probably make like $120. And it depends on how fast it goes, right? But like I said, at 25 cents, if you have space, it doesn't really matter. You make one, I'm good. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, if I have to downsize or liquidate, I'm good because I know that I made money. So that's why I always, when I buy stuff, I think about that. Bubble tree. This is cool. I paid cheap for this. What do you do? Spiritual bubble solution. So this is, you put it in it's basically refill. So you know the little small containers that you get the bubbles and you blow it or whatever? This fills it up. So, and the reason that it says a bubble tree, don't know why it says bubble tree, but anyway, it's basically a bubble refill. And I think I seen it for like 20, 30 bucks. I got it for really cheap, quarter, 50 cents or something like that. I got these are Bluetooth light speakers. These is pretty cool. I got these. It was 4 of them. I got 4 of these, and they wanted to sell it kind of high at first, and I was like, no, I could give, and it was like, no, the high one I mean is like $10. I was like, no, I don't know, $10, but they sell about 25, 30, and I was like, nah. So I left, went around, came back. I was able to get it for $7, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. This is really relatively small. You can put that in a priority bubble mailer. Padded mailer is the description, and it probably costs. It went up. It used to be like $8. It went up to like $9. So worst case scenario, $9, unless it's local, and then it'd be cheaper because you could do Advantage if you're doing UPS, not UPS, USPS, postal service. Anyway, so that was pretty cool. You know what I did? I think I did 3 for 20. So I did 3 for 20. So it's a little bit less than $7 each. And I'll probably make $60 to $80 on it. Yeah, about $60 to $80. I'm okay with that one. This one was pretty cool. It's like $1. It retails for like 20 to 30 bucks. That was cool. This boomerang, I'm not knowing. I just got this because a lot of stuff too. I tell you a strategy that I'm not a strategy, but sometimes you get some stuff, and then say you're looking at some stuff, and you be like, okay, 20 bucks. And you be like, can you throw this in? Sometimes they be like, okay. You know what I mean? Especially if you into the 40s or the 50s or the 60s, and the stuff that they see, they might not think is, worth nothing. So, hey, can you throw this in? Okay, cool. Right. So this one, I do not know how much it is, but it look like could be 20 bucks, 10, 20 bucks. But it was free, so. You know, worst case scenario, I do it. I've been playing with those boomerangs. So this was my biggest purchase on both sides. The most money that I spent on it, and the most that I get out of it, which is not that much. It's like 130 to. I've seen different prices. I've seen from 130 to 250. So it is a board game called Blood Bowl, the game of fantasy football. But it looks like it's made in like crazy Warcraft kind of characters. You know what I mean? Can you see it? Yeah, there you go. That might be the what do you call it for the little thing? Anyway, so yeah, so this was cool. I brought this for this actually was the same person that I got the little Bluetooth from. So I brought it for 30 bucks. So if I can make $100 on it, it's cool. I'm gonna actually post it as soon as I get off. Actually, I'm gonna try to post all this stuff. So this is what I say. This is my suggestion. When you get this stuff, you didn't make no money, right? It's all floating profit. You know what I mean? The only thing that's guaranteed, you just spent money on it, right? So you have to post, right? Wherever you sell your items, right? Whatever you do, you just gotta post it. So this is what I do. I go from the top to the bottom. So if you get some stuff that you can sell for $10, but you got some stuff you can sell for $150, obviously you want to post the $150, you want to post the $100, you want to post the $90, then the $70s, then the $50s, then the $20s, and then the $10s, right? Because obviously you don't want to do the $10s and because you need as much money as you can, right? And then say, for instance, you get tired or you got other things, then you post the majority of the stuff that costs money. But I know a lot of people that you go to their business, you go to their store, you go to their shop, you go to their storage, they got so much stuff that they spent money, hard-earned money, that they're not posting. Yeah, you don't want to do that because you be, oh yeah, I only spent 10, I only spent 5 on that item. But total, you spent $200 and then another $200, another $200. And the next thing you know, you don't think about it because you're spending at $1, $10, $5 at a time. You got thousands of dollars of inventory that's not posted. You need to post that stuff. You know what I mean? If you're sitting in your garage, you have to have it posted. So you make sure you control yourself. I put it like this: punish yourself. If you like buying stuff or getting stuff, do not get stuff this weekend unless you post. And then you're gonna be like, oh man, I want to go, let me post. So you gotta post some stuff. However you sell your stuff at, you gotta make sure you post. Because if not, it's like, yeah, you putting out water, you know what I mean, from the boat, but the water's coming in faster, right? So that's just my suggestion, my little tip. I got more stuff. So, like I said, if I'm there, I'm buying anything just along, it makes sense. So this $1.50, whatever I paid for, it's like worth like $20, $15, $20. Make sure. So actually, when the postal service changed it to Advantage, it actually helped for big packages like this, because big packages like this, and board games, it was like, yeah, you can make $20, but then like, how are you gonna ship it, right? Couldn't do first class because it's over 16 ounces. And, if it's local, yeah, you could do priority, but it's like, what are you gonna make? But now, Advantage Plus actually makes it better, because this might cost you $8, and it's cool because you can make some money. You know what I mean? You sell it for $20, $24. You spend $8, 50 cents to get it. $8 is $8.50. Sell it for $24. You have like what, $15.50. You know what I mean? That you could profit. Like I said, this is not. You're not just gonna go, oh, I'm making money, but you are able to make some money, put food on your table. If you like it, it's good therapy going around buying stuff, looking at stuff, you're educating yourself, and you never know, you might hit that thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, and also I got a couple of, I should have put it closer, hold on. Little puzzle, Harry Potter, like I said, this is another $20 item, $20, $30 item. And things always fluctuates, right? Always fluctuates. I'm about to get in for the little earthquake. I got some shoes. Hold on 1 second. I got silicone, little keychain die cast. That was cool. It was like 10, 20 bucks. I got this little fishing thing. I got this extendable fishing set. I don't know how practical it is, but got all the pieces in it. It says in the back 60 bucks, but I don't know. But I got it for a little bit of nothing. So if I make 20 bucks on it, got me some Converse, some Taylors, as we call it. Nice ones, pretty much good condition. You might be seeing me wearing these actually, because these are pretty good condition. And like I said, I'm the person, like, you know what, I shop at moms and pops and I shop at stores, but really, like, most of my stuff I get at sales, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna spend like $60, $80 on something that I can get later for cheaper. So that's what I do, you know what I mean? But to each their own, right? So some Chuck Tails, I got it for like 10 bucks. I brought this, and oh, you know what? A Dune set. I'll show you later, but I brought those shoes and a Dune audio book, 3 of them, for like 10 bucks or something like that. And like I said, anything with tags is gonna get my attention, right? Because you can put new with tags. Just like I said in my other video, make sure everything is on there. Just because they knew if it got a hole in the shirt or anything, it definitely could ruin the whole thing, right? So that's all, folks. The tags only says $20 on it, so you could probably advertise it for 20 bucks or more. Depends on where you sell it. And some of these things, collectibles, you can sell it for way more than actually the tags. Sometimes I take the tags off, but sometimes I don't. If I sell something for 60 bucks and it has the tag for 20, I just keep it. Because, it is what it is. Especially if it's old. It's like at that time, it sold for 20 bucks. Now, it don't sell for 20 bucks. It sells for 60 bucks or whatever I sell it for. So books. So I'm a book person. I have a whole lot of books. Recently, I haven't brought books as much as I used to do. Because back in the days, that's all I did. But I brought some good books. I brought about 20 books, different self-help, psychiatric books, 12-step guides, books on adolescence, some army books, just different books, political books, and I've seen some good prices. I'm gonna double check to make sure, but I only spent like 25 bucks. 25 cents, 50 cents on them. I think I only paid like $7 for like 20 books or something like that, 30 books. So I've seen some good prices on it, so hopefully I do good on those. Books can sell relatively quick, and they also cannot sell relatively quick. You know what I mean? So, you see something, oh, it's a $300 book. It depends. It depends on how new or how demanded it is, right? You have some stuff, it's 300 bucks. You put it online, and it's gonna sell that day. You have some that's 300 bucks, and it's gonna sell whenever it sells. So, just keep in mind when you're buying for books, and it says you could get a certain amount for it. Just remember, it doesn't say how long. And it is apps that could kind of put the rank and kind of assume how fast a book sells, but for the most part, books are slow sales unless you get like a newer book